Recently, I opened the Perfect Order booster box and pulled big with a bunch of awesome IRs as well as the Mega Clefable SIR. And today in front of me, I have not only the Retail Elite Trainer box, but the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box as well. And I'm looking forward to taking a look at the Tyrant as well as other products inside the ETB and of course, seeing what hits we get. So let's jump right into it. Right in front of me, as I just said, Retail and Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes for the new Perfect Order set. But enough yapping, let's break in and start off with that Elite Trainer box. That is the Retail version versus the Pokemon Center. And as always, the current day Elite Trainer boxes come with 9 packs in the Retail. And then the Pokemon Center comes with 11. I'll keep it brief on the overview in case anyone has already seen some other openings, but we got the player guide here, of course, featuring Zygarde on the front, or Mega Zygarde, I should say. And then, of course, the different cards that you can pull. In the booster box video, I already went over most of the cards that I was looking for, but if you haven't checked that out, let me know what you are looking for in this set. And let me know what your favorite card overall is. There's one of the pages is stuck here for whatever reason. Oh, there we go. It's pretty cool. But anyways, you can kind of see it there. There's a little bit of an art in there of the Pokemon. And of course, we have the goodies. We have the deck sleeve right there, as well as there's the Tyrant card. We'll compare the two in just a second. Then there's the dice, of course, the energies. And then there is the packs, which there are in fact 9, as there should be. And there's the coin with, for those that have watched the anime, they would know that this is squishy right here. And we're going to go ahead and put it into the coin jar. So we've got a bunch of other coins from other stuff that I've opened. And of course, you guys are here to see some packs get opened, to see what we can pull in perfect order. So let's go ahead. I'll compare the two after getting these opened. We'll get that Pokemon Center opened real shortly. Let's break into it with pack number 1. Still hunting for the Mega Zygarde, and I honestly, I'm going for the Master Set, as I've stated before. And I've actually not even gone through all those cards that I got in the first booster box that I opened. And that, along with one single sleeve booster pack, are the only things I've opened so far. And I really hope that by the time I'm done between this video and the next, that it doesn't take too much more. This set appears to be fairly easy to get. There's a Tyrantrum, we got the Meowth EX, so there's the first ultra rare of today's video. And I have the sleeves off to the side. Let's get that sleeved up real quick. But yeah, it is a fairly affordable set, so it's not that difficult to find, unlike other sets that have been released. Which is a good thing for those that have had some trouble finding some packs over time, or some products, whatever it might be. And we got the Clefairy! I was so busy talking about it. We already got an IR hit on the second pack. And what's crazy is, what threw me off there is there's a short that I made where I opened up a booster pack. You can probably find it on the channel if it's been uploaded by the time this video's been up or not, or when you're watching. But I pulled this Clefairy, and it's the only sleeved booster pack I'd opened. And now here it is in the Retail Elite Trainer box, and now I've got 2 of them, which is really cool because I mean, the artwork's amazing. If we were to talk about centering, it actually looks pretty solid. But for those that watch my channel, I'm not one to really grade, but that is really solid. Feel free, for those that do grade, let me know what you think of the centering on that. Well, let's move on. Less yapping, more pack opening, to see if there's more IRs in this Elite Trainer box here. So we got the Fire Energy. Maybe there is another fire pull coming up here. Got the Landorus with the Pokemon Catcher, and there's a Gengar Holo. I was trying to get the GameStop stamped Gengar on release day. I was able to get Aurorus and Luxray, but the Gengar evaded me. Everybody was piling into every GameStop in the city. And rumor has it one of my local GameStops wanted $100 spent before they would give that card up. So, but I am still hunting for that Gengar, and you know, eventually maybe I'll find it at a card show, maybe I'll just have to buy it online, whatever it might be. I definitely want to get the full set, and I've never really thought about collecting a lot of those GameStop cards. Well, we got the fighting energy there, maybe a fighting chance on this pack. Let's see what we got. We've got the Turtonator, Meowstic, and a Forest of Vitality full art. So we do have a fighting chance, and we got the full art pull to go and complement the IR as well as the ultra rare, and that's already 3 hits, and we've still got 3 packs to go. So a chance for 6 hits. I'll be happy with at least 1 more, because I know with Elite Trainer boxes, you know, usually between these and booster bundles, it's like 2 or 3 hits that I'll get, but we've already got 3. Let's make it 4 here. And we've got the Telepathic with a Ghastly and a Chin-Pow. Down to the last 2, featuring Mega Clefable on this pack art, Mega Zygarde on the other. And I think I said it before. I don't know if I said it in my last video, but having Tyrant as the illustration rare, I was really excited because it is yet another illustration rare being added, especially for a Pokemon that's more obscure. So I wasn't expecting it, but it works perfectly because I need that Pokemon in my art Pokédex. So that allows me to get another added in, and not just 1 but 2, because I have the Pokemon Center stamped as well. But that's it for the first Elite Trainer box. Now we're moving on to the big Pokemon Center. And I do want to point out, actually, Pokemon Center sent me one where it was all torn up. And, you know, I think that's good luck. I've had people tell me when you open something that has any kind of tear or damage to it, that it has good luck. So I have to rip this open and take a look. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but on that retail ETB, there was some damage to it. So that may have been the luck right there that got me the Clefairy, as well as the Forest of Vitality and the Meowth. And the only thing we really need to look at is the Tyrant, as well as those packs. Everything else, of course, is the same. So let's take a look here. There's the Pokemon Center, as well as the regular there. And we can compare it. So we got 2 there, and I believe that's the regular one right behind it. So you get both, and you get the retail. It's been a minute since I opened a Pokemon Center ETB, but let's go ahead and break into these 11 more packs just to make sure that they didn't, because they've been doing a few errors. That's 11. I know that some people have complained they have not gotten the Pokemon Center stamped in some of those Pokemon Center ETBs. And also, I read online that some people got Ascended Heroes in their order, potentially depending on what they ordered, if it was like a booster box and the booster bundle as well, if they just did the ETBs. But some people have had that extra luck, and you know, Ascended Heroes Pokemon Center ETBs are definitely hard to find, and they are definitely going up in price. So for those that were fortunate to get those, congratulations to you guys. Best of luck in your pulls if you're opening them. And we got the Spupa IR with a Luxray holo. I'm so used to getting double hits in sets like Blackbone and White Flare and a couple others that I'm always checking that holo spot to see if there's that second ultra rare hit. But we got the Spupa IR right there. Add it to the hits pile, and we're moving right along. That is another one that I actually really wanted, that I did not get in the booster box from what I can recall. So that is another that is marked off, and I think the Forest of Vitality as well I did not previously pull. So that's already 2 more that I get to add. So that is already a hot start for this Pokemon Center ETB right here. And I believe we are over halfway when it comes to the packs at this point. We got that Fire Energy. Can we have a Fire pull here? We got the Klefki, Volcanion, and there's another Meowth EX Ultra Rare. So we now, I don't know what, I'm dropping the card all over the place here, but we've got 2 of those now, 1 in each Elite Trainer box, and Meowth brings good luck, so maybe there's some good luck in the rest of this ETB. And we've got, water energy in this one. And there's a rocky energy in that. We got a fighting energy in this one. And we've got a Landorus Hollow. So no hit there. So far, if it stays like this, it looks like that retail ETB ends up being a little better. But I'm not complaining because I'm still having fun regardless. We got the new IR, at least for my collection there. And then we got a Mega Zygarde EX Ultra Rare. So there's another hit. That is another, you know, and not a huge hit. You know, Ultra Rares are at least nice to see when you see that regular EX. You know, it's a hit. It's not a crazy hit, but it's better than nothing. Because, you know, after a while, you kind of get tired of looking at holo after holo. And then, you know, it's like, oh, well, you know, what's better out of these reverses and holos? We've still got 4 packs left. So we got, let's see here. We got Naveen, Salandit, and Aurorus. And by the time I'm done opening Perfect Order, between this video and a couple more I've got planned, it is just going to be a giant stack of bulk. And I can't wait to go through it and see how many of the main set master sets I'm able to put together. But we've got another energy in the hollow spot there with that growing energy. And we're moving on to that second to last pack. Let's take a look. We'll call it out on the last 2 here. We got that dark energy followed by Pokeball, Snivy, Shinx, Tyrant, Luxio, Energy Swatter, Meowstic, a Rowlet reverse, Barbaracle reverse, and a Salazzle EX full art. Maybe I should call it out more often because that gives a little bit of luck there. And we got another full art to add into the hit pile. Now it's time for that last pack magic. We've got the Mega Clefable on the pack art. Let's rip it open. We'll do a slow pull to finish this off on this ETB opening. We got that fire energy. Could this be a fire pull? We got the Clef Key. We got the potion. Almost forgot to call them out. Catching up here. We got Rowlet, Amara, Core Memory, Drapion, Judge, an Antique Jaw Fossil reverse, a Scatterbug reverse, and then a Dugong Hollow. That is going to do it. We still got a bunch of hits here. I had fun. We also got the 2 Tyrants, or really 3 when you count the one behind the Pokemon Center. But that's going to do it for this video. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Check out the other videos on my channel, as well as my gaming channel, Sky Clashes, for some of that gaming content. But that's going to do it for now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying Perfect Order, and hopefully you're getting some really great pulls if you're out there collecting it. But that's it for now. Until the next video, I'll see you next time right here in the card arena.